I've been doing simple one-shot builds for all of the characters in Clair Obscur Expedition 33, giving them both screen clearing and single target solutions that can be done solo or in a party dynamic. I've done 2 very clean, absolutely devastating one-shot Maelle builds across 2 separate dedicated videos. I wanted to go ahead and stitch them together for you, so you've got them both in one place, allowing you to compare them one after another. If you've caught any of my other Expedition 33 videos, you may have noticed that this is on a brand new second channel. It would be a massive help to me getting it into the YouTube partner program by simply just watching the video through, and if you enjoy it, dropping a sub as well. And with that said, let's dive into the builds. The build revolves around a specific weapon to maximize your damage potential, 3 different skills giving you group clearing and single target options, dealing void damage, making them suitable for every single opponent. The weapon of choice is the infamous, very powerful Yevarum, which can be purchased from the gestural merchant Grauer in Renoir's drafts after you beat him in a fight to unlock all of the secret items available in his shop. It boasts very solid base power with a very unique set of bonus abilities surrounding shielding, which we can use with specific luminers to our advantage to boost the power even further. The level 4 ability sees you also applying 1 shield when you apply Sciel, the level 10 ability gives you 1 AP upon applying shields, and the level 20 ability, upon switching out into Virtuo stance, doubles all shields on all allies. You're probably already putting together in your head the sort of stuff that this can do. The attributes are as self-explanatory as ever, with Yevarum primarily scaling off defense and secondarily off agility. We'll be allocating our attribute points in defense, agility, and might respectively. There are only 3 skills that we require for the full setup, both for the group screen clearing and the single target solution. They both start with the same skill, Last Chance, reducing self-health to 1 but refills all of her AP, and switches Maelle over to Virtuo stance. Our screen wipe follow-up will be Phantom Strike, which deals very high void damage to all enemies over 4 hits, also giving plus 35% of a gradient charge. We're not really fussed on that, costing 7 AP to use. Remember that void damage bypasses all defenses, and there are no enemies that are resistant to it. The other erase from canvas option is of course Stendhal, dealing extreme single target void damage over 1 hit, removing all self shields and self-applies defenseless, which doesn't matter because we'll be nuking the enemy out of existence, costing 8 AP to use. For your pictos, you can double dip and equip some of the luminers that you're going to use in the build, or you can just focus on boosting up your speed. Whichever you decide, they're not super relevant. I've gone for Sniper, Energizing Turn, and Augmented First Strike. Feel free to copy these like for like if you wish. And finally, for the luminers that brings the whole build together, Accelerating Last Stand and Empowering Last Stand will give you auto powerful and auto rush from the get-go. You don't need any of the AP generation luminers particularly. You only need 1 AP to use Last Chance, and that's going to give you 9 AP after you use it. Instead of AP generation, you really want to focus on shield generation. We know that we apply shields when we apply Sciel, so stuff like Auto Sciel, SOS Sciel, Sciel on Rush, they're all going to be super useful, alongside In Medias Res, Powerful Shields, Shield Affinity, and Solidifying. This is going to be overkill. We double our shields when we go into Virtuo stance, and you max out at 9. You can figure out a way to min-max it and exactly how many you need. I just chucked these all on and it worked great for me. Of course, make sure you've got Cheetah and or Shortcut, allowing you to play twice in a row. This is absolutely essential, alongside First Strike to ensure that you're going first. On top of Powerful Shield giving us 10% increased damage per shield point, which is 90%, we're going to be equipping all of our other damage increasing luminers, as many as you have. Those stuff like At Death's Door, Glass Cannon, Greater Powerful, Immaculate, Inverted Affinity, Confident Fighter, Augmented First Strike, First Offensive, anything and everything that you've got. As ever, if you are missing 1 or 2 of these, do not worry, it's not the end of the world. It's far more important that you understand the principles behind the build than necessarily using every single lumina here per se. And those are all of the components for the build. All that's left is to put it into practice. Upon starting a fight, you're going to get absolutely smashed with all of your damage increasing luminas, and probably way too many shields that you don't need, ready to take on the world in a giant fuck you to Papa. We're going to start by playing Last Chance, reducing Maelle's HP to 1, but refilling all of her AP up to 9, and switching her into Virtuo stance. This will double her total shields, giving us the maximum damage increase from them, and prime her into Virtuo stance with a 200% damage modifier. We then select Phantom Strike and absolutely obliterate all of the foes in front of us. This is strong enough to take out nearly all of the opponents in the game. Very simple and insanely powerful. You're going to absolutely love it. And our single target solution for the super bosses as for the real meanies, it's a very similar setup. We will start off with Last Chance, and this time, once primed, we're going to unleash her with Stendhal, which simply erases your opponent from existence out of the canvas. It obliterates them. If you need a little extra juice for Simon, just pop on roulette and you'll be absolutely grand, provided you get the right roll for it, and you can just keep trying until you get it. There are a few extra steps you can take if you have your teammates come in and die and do certain effects. That's fine. As you can see, it's not even needed. And that is my updated, perfected, insane one-turn solution with Maelle to screen clear and wipe out everything in front of you and eradicate even the toughest solo single targets. This is completely busted and broken, so use it responsibly. Or don't, I'm not your dad. Let's maybe start exploring some super busted builds that are based on group dynamics, which will inherently make it a little bit more complex, but as always, I will endeavor to make it digestible and simple to follow. This first one here is the absolutely devastating burning canvas build with Maelle, which can be very effectively done with just 2 characters, but you can really push the boundaries if you take all 3. The build has 2 main components, which is stacking up burn and then dropping a nuke based on the burn stacks. Let's first break down the setup of each of the characters in order for you to effectively maximize your OP-ness. First, we'll have Verso using the Corpeso sword for its very important level 4 bonus, which applies 2 burn stacks per rank for each base attack. At rank D, this will be 2 burn stacks per base attack, rank C being 4, B 6, rank A 8, and S rank 10 per base attack. The level 10 bonus of +1 AP on rank up is always useful, and we're not even fussed about the level 20 bonus at all. It's not even going to come into play. But if it were to, that's a lot of increased burn damage, 300% on rank S. The Corpeso drops from one of the groups of Noirs at the Dark Shores. For his Pictos, I've got high Lumina cost ones equipped, automatically giving him the ability without having to spec Lumina into it. I've gone for double burn, energy master, and combo attack 3. Notice I'm not really fussed about speed or critical rate. We're not here to deal damage with Verso, only to stack burn, and speed doesn't really matter, we'll use first strike. For his Luminas, the core essential ones are cheetah, first strike, double burn, which we've already got equipped, combo attack 1, 2, and 3, exposing attack, and greater defenseless. All of the Luminas surrounding your free aim shots are designed to apply some burn stacks, but the core bulk of it comes from your base attacks. But their main function is to increase your rank up to S, so that you're getting 20 per base attack with double burn. You can achieve this primarily through energizing shots, but also stuff like marking shots and rewarding mark, powerful shots and energizing powerful, accelerating shots and energizing rush. The more of these AP generation combos that you have, most of them being single use, the longer you can chain the free aim machine gun madness for, hopefully getting all the way up to rank S, or as high as possible. His skills do not matter, so literally just take your favorite ones. And on to the second component of the build, the nuke. We have Maelle, and we're going to be going with a very high base power weapon that doesn't have any skills which will mess up the build in any way, like restoring HP on stance switching, etc. The barrier breaker is an absolutely excellent choice for this. Really high base power, great skills that we're not fussed about, which aren't going to get in the way at all. Plus you get it as just a part of progression, you can't miss it, and it looks absolutely killer. You could equally use something else like the Tissanum or the Medulum or the Yeverum, but barrier breaker's really solid. For her Pictos, we're just trying to up her crit rate to 75%. That's really it. We're not really bothered about the skills on them at all, or any of the other stats. The amount you need will depend on your attributes and how much crit rate you're getting from those. Mine's boosted by having 99 defense. The skill setup only revolves around 2, Last Chance to reduce HP to 1 but refills AP and switches Maelle to Virtuoso stance, and Burning Canvas, which deals high single target void damage over 5 hits, applying 1 burn per hit, and very importantly, the damage is increased for each burn stack on the target, costing 5 AP to use. In terms of your Luminas, your main ones are First Strike, critical burn to make up that 25% critical rate, and then all of the rest are damage increasing abilities, which purposely includes not using cheetah. You'll see why. So you might be using Luminas like Burn Affinity, Auto Powerful with Greater Powerful, Burst Offensive, Glass Cannon, Immaculate, Inverted Affinity, anything and everything that you have. You're going to want Maelle to play second, so when you're doing your party loadout, first have only Verso in the squad, then add Maelle, then add Sciel. That forces the turn order irrespective of speed when using First Strike. And our final extra component of it is Sciel. To just juice it up further, she is not actually necessary, and it entirely revolves around using 2 skills, Fortune's Fury, which will have the targeted ally deal double damage for 1 turn, and Intervention, which has the targeted ally playing immediately and gaining 4 AP. AP. Both of these skills cost 5 AP to use. With her Luminous, Cheetah is going to be absolutely essential. First Strike as well, so she can go before the enemies. We're going to have her play third, and then some core AP generation skills, such as Energizing Powerful, Energizing Rush, Energizing Turn, Energizing Start, just so long as she has enough to do both of those skills back to back. Her weapon doesn't matter, use the Charnon, use the Lithison, whatever. And that is the full build setup with all 3 components in place. We are ready to bring it all together and put it into practice. Upon starting a battle, you will go first with Verso, who will have 9 AP due to your Luminous. Go into your free aim and proceed to express your freedom by repeatedly and incessantly gunning down your opponent, consuming and restoring AP as you go, and very importantly, increasing your rank. Do this until you've expended all of your AP. You'll apply some burn stacks, that's cool. We're going to now do a base attack. With all 3 combo attacks, you will hit 4 times, and at rank S, you will apply 20 burn stacks per hit, which will be 80 for the full go. You'll also be applying Greater Defenseless. Oh hey, would you look at that, it's Verso's turn again. Do the exact same thing. Expend all of your AP in free aim shots, adding a few extra burn stacks as you go if you get lucky, before you finish it with another base attack hitting 4 times, adding another 80 burn stacks. You'll get around 180 burn stacks, maybe slightly more, maybe slightly less, and it's Maelle's turn to play. She only has 1 go because we don't have Cheetah, and we're going to use Last Chance, reducing her HP to 1, switching her into Virtuo stance, and ending her turn. It is now Sciel's turn to step up to the plate. She's going to immediately use Fortune's Fury on Maelle, giving her double damage for 1 turn. She's going to then play again and use Intervention on Maelle to have her go immediately. It's once again Maelle's turn, and she is absolutely primed. She's in Virtuo stance, is going to deal double damage with Fortune's Fury, hasn't dealt any damage so far with any first offensive or anything. Use Burning Canvas and see what happens. Your opponent will get completely melted, unpainted, banished into the Shadow Realm. An absolutely busted setup that will completely break and trivialize the game, so please do just use this wisely and be mindful of the repercussions. And there you have the group Burning Canvas build in full. I'll put some of the simple self-contained builds that you can run solo or in a group up on the screen for you to check out next if you like. If you enjoy my style of builds and guides, you can subscribe for more Expedition 33 and other games. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, for those who come after.